Have you ever woken up in the morning and had that feeling that your head was a little slower than it should be? Maybe it took you a while to remember the day of the week, or you went to the kitchen and forgot what you were going to get. This happens to many people after 60, and most think it's just natural aging. But what science discovered recently is that what you do in the early hours of the morning can protect or harm your brain significantly over time. Today, I'm going to show you 5 simple morning habits, and based on scientific research, that you can start practicing tomorrow to protect your memory and keep your brain active for many more years. My name is Dr. Elena, and on this channel I bring every week practical and science-based information about cognitive health for those who are over 60 years old. If you are new here, welcome. And if you already follow us, thank you for your presence. Many people believe that memory decline is inevitable with age, and it is true that the brain changes as we age. But what modern neuroscience is showing is something very encouraging. The human brain has an incredible capacity to renew itself and to form new connections throughout its entire life, including after 60, 70, and even 80 years old. Scientists call this neuroplasticity. And the good news is that certain simple daily habits can activate this renewal capacity. The most important part? These habits work best when practiced in the morning, right upon waking up, because it is the moment when the brain is most receptive to positive stimuli. The first habit seems obvious, but most people don't do it. Upon waking, your brain is dehydrated. During sleep, we spend between 6 and 8 hours without drinking water, and the brain, which is composed of about 75% water, feels this immediately. Studies show that even mild dehydration of just 1 to 2% is already enough to impair concentration, short-term memory, and reasoning speed. The solution is simple. Before having coffee, before looking at your phone, before anything, drink a glass of water, preferably with a pinch of sea salt or lemon juice, which help with absorption. This single gesture done every day already represents a real difference in the mental clarity of your morning. The second habit is also one of the most powerful and costs zero. A walk of just 10 minutes in the morning, preferably outdoors, activates the production of a protein called BDNF, which works like a fertilizer for your brain. It stimulates the growth of new brain cells and strengthens the connections between them. Additionally, exposure to natural light in the morning regulates the body's biological clock, which directly improves sleep quality. And as we will see in another video, sleep is one of the greatest memory protectors that exist. It doesn't need to be an intense walk. A comfortable pace around the house or in a nearby park is already enough to activate all these benefits. What you eat in the morning has a direct impact on your brain's performance during the rest of the day. Breakfasts rich in sugar and simple carbohydrates, such as white bread, cookies, and processed juices, cause a glucose spike in the blood, followed by a sharp drop. This effect is called brain fog and is responsible for that feeling of mental tiredness early in the morning. What the brain needs are proteins, such as eggs, cheese, or yogurt, and good fats, like those found in avocado and nuts. These nutrients provide stable energy over hours and are the building blocks of neurotransmitters, the molecules responsible for memory and focus. A simple swap in breakfast already makes a noticeable difference in a matter of days. The fourth habit is one of the most pleasurable and also one of the most effective. In the first 30 minutes after waking up, instead of scrolling through your phone screen or watching the same old news, try giving your brain a new challenge. It could be a crossword puzzle, a memory game, learning a few words of a new language, or reading something about a topic you have never studied before. The reason is simple. When the brain finds something new and challenging, it forms new neural connections. This process, called active learning, is one of the greatest stimuli that exist to keep memory sharp as the years go by. The secret lies in the word new. Doing the same activity every day does not stimulate in the same way. Varying is what keeps the brain active. The fifth and last habit is the simplest, and perhaps the most underrated. Setting aside 5 minutes in the morning to breathe deeply, stay in silence, or reflect on something for which you are grateful has a direct and proven effect on brain health. This is because chronic stress, even that mild daily stress, releases a substance called cortisol, which in excess directly damages the hippocampus, the region of the brain responsible for forming and storing memories. Simple mindfulness practices in the morning reduce cortisol levels and create a more receptive and calm mental state, which lasts for a good part of the day. It doesn't need to be formal meditation. It can be sitting in silence with your coffee, looking out the window, or simply breathing with attention for 5 minutes. What matters is the intention to stop and be present. So let's recap the 5 morning habits you learned today. Number 1, drink water upon waking before anything else. Number 2, take a 10-minute walk outdoors. Number 3, choose a breakfast with proteins and good fats. Number 4, stimulate the brain with something new in the first 30 minutes of the day. Number 5, set aside 5 minutes for silence, breathing, or gratitude. You don't need to do all 5 at once. Start with 1, whichever seems easiest, and gradually add the others. Small, consistent changes make a huge difference for your brain health over time. If you liked this content and want to continue taking care of your brain health, subscribe here to the channel. I bring a new video every week with practical, science-based tips made especially for those who are over 60 years old. And tell me in the comments, which of these 5 habits do you already practice? I love reading your answers. Until the next video, and take good care of your brain.